Good evening. I'm Greg Kerr. Sheldra is on assignment. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Well, a spike in Beaumont game rooms over the past 3 years have led investigators to try something new. The Beaumont Police Department is working on an ordinance creating tighter rules to crack down on the illegal game rooms in the city. Fox 4's Justin Hinton found out what some of those requirements will be if passed by the city council. That's our top story.
Sergeant Mike Custer and Lieutenant Kai Brown have been investigating game rooms for years.
It's possible to run a legal game room, but I've never seen one. And we've probably, I don't know how many hundreds we've investigated over the years.
One here on Rockwell and South 4th. Another over here on Calder and Ewing. Just a couple in the laundry list they've looked at.
I think the big change is just the sheer number. And I think the money has become, it's a real popular deal. There's a lot of folks coming in and out of these game rooms, and they're apparently dropping quite a bit of money.
Last month, police say 3 men tried to rob Dee's gift shop.
But this type of violence has been going on since these game rooms opened up, that just nobody has died yet.
Until September 17th, when the game room owner exchanged gunfire with one of the robbery suspects, killing him. Lieutenant Brown says it's a cycle of violence.
The owner and operator was the victim by being a robbery victim. The perpetrator was a victim for losing his life. So there was 2 of the 3 people that they say are non-victims.
Now, a game room in and of itself isn't against the law, but they're hopeful that an ordinance will reduce the number of illegal ones.
We're hoping that tool will really help us out in effective policing.
The police department is proposing an ordinance that would require licensing of locations. It would also require game room owners to be current on all city, county, and state requirements. Investigators would also be allowed to conduct inspections, and penalties would be handed down when locations violate the ordinance. Enough violations could lead to shutdowns and possible revocation of licenses.
Uniformed officers they'll be armed with this ordinance. They'll be able to go in, make inspections, look for violations, document these violations, and then we'll take administrative actions that will supplement the undercover operations for gambling.
It's basically making it a little more difficult for them to operate.
In Beaumont, Justin Hinton, Fox 4 News.
The next step is to present the ordinance to City Council. They plan to do so as soon as possible.